What's up, guys? It's been a long time, but I ain't forget about you. I wanted to talk today about the 26th. The 26th was yesterday for me. It was May 26th, but I was doing a little bit of research because I was trying to really understand these numbers, right? And I have some different examples here that I'm going to tell you about the number 26 and how the number 26 can relate to you and others. When you're looking at the 26, you're looking at a composition of two numbers, right? Creating a more cumulative force. 2 plus 6, right? There's many different versions of the 8. You have the 8, you have the 17, and then you have the 26. The 26 is made up of the moon and also the 6, which would be Venus, all right? So when you're seeing this either in the day number or in the life path number, it kind of represents differently the same thing, all right? 8 is cumulatively, it's a number that's controlled by Saturn, right? So Saturn is it pulls energy, it slows things down. You could say it delays things to a degree, but it's not delaying it to deny it. It's delaying it actually to kind of make it better, you could say, in a sense. Um, so I have some people born on the 26th. You have John Wayne, the iconic American actor, career spanning over 5 decades. You have uh, Miles Davis, right? American jazz trumpet player, cool jazz, hard bop guy. You have Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz was an instrumentalist, right? Blending with rock, soul, funk. He was different. Now, some 26 life paths. We have John Wayne, born May 26, 1907. We have Helena Bonham Carter, right? I don't know if you guys heard of her, but she was very deep on, she had a very big career as well. Look more into her. Um, Born on the 26th. Oh, the 26th life path. I'm sorry. Here we go. This is gonna surprise you. Damon Dash, 26-8 life path. Draymond Green, 26-8 life path, right? Oscar De La Hoya, all right? 26, 26/8 life path. All right. Quavo from the Migos, 26/8 life path. Your guy, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, 26/8 life path. All right. Sean Taylor, he used to play safety for the Redskins, right? Shot by intruders in his home. Everybody loved him. He was what people said was one of the greatest safeties of all time. He died at, I think, 27 years old, 24. I think he died at 24 years old. But he got to 24 years old, and he was one of the greatest, biggest stars in the NFL. All right. Also came from a very hard upbringing, right? Used to be a gang member. Used to grew up in poverty, had to do what he had to do to survive. So this is something you also see from the 26. Because it's controlled and ruled by Saturn, the cumulative force equals 8. Things are delayed, things are slowed, because Saturn gives its lessons in what you would call some people say the harshest way. It's a very harsh planet. Saturn is the farthest, the deepest, the darkest planet. It's the coldest planet. It takes the most time. The sun is light, Saturn is darkness. The sun is expressive, Saturn is retractive. All right. So these people, they usually get their blessings, but a little bit more delayed in life because of the force that is really imprinted on them. Right. And one thing that you're going to see from these people is they attract the opposite sex, because the primary number, the one who's leading the dance, is what you would call as the moon. The moon is sitting at the 2 spot. All right. And in the back is the 6 spot. All right. So you have moon, right, which is reflection, cooperation, and then you have Venus, which is pleasure, which is love, which is balance, which is perfection. So these people are very good at attracting the opposite sex. They're also both even numbers. So even numbers are what you would call refined. They're also what you would call as feminine. So these people, they're very good at attracting the opposite sex because they have a lot of pulling energy. All right. They're also very pleasurable and relational people. All right. And cumulatively, those 2 and that 6, they equal up to an 8. 8 is the highest even number that we have. And remember, the numbers only go from 1 to 9. Everything else is what we call a composite, which it needs an addition in order to make this a more, right? 10 is not an original number. 10 is 1 and 0. It's 2 numbers. So what I'm trying to say here is 8 is the highest even number. It's the highest feminine number. That's why Saturn represents time. Everything manifests in time. All right? And when you're seeing someone born with the 26/8 day or life path, everything I just said stands true in one way or another. Differently for everybody, right? I'm giving a very generic, basic term here. But I'm trying to show you the energy through the numbers. Numerology, it's a step closer into what you would go into, which is astrology, understanding the planets and the placements where you were born in your chart, how these placements are affecting you, right? But numerology, just from your birthday, right, can give you a little sneak peek into it. So think about this when you're thinking about the 26/8 life path. Think about someone who's very someone who's very reflective, cooperative, all right? It's very pleasurable, right? Someone who's going to be attractive to the opposite sex, right? And then there's also a person who's very methodical, right? Saturn is the slowest moving planet, takes its most time, and looks at every detail, all right? So I hope you learn a little bit about these numbers. If you want to know anything more, all right, got my Discord down below. I also have Telegram, Patreon, and some other things coming out soon that will give you higher level insights into what I'm talking about. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you have any more numbers you want to know about, pop them down below. Peace.